If I were a consultant looking at the United States, I would say that the risk factor would increase over the next 3 to 5 years. When looking at how our present administration is operating and using the executive statutes to execute the law, it is not uniform and it doesn't promote general public safety. It does further one goal, but that's not the goal of the majority of the people, the proletariat, if you will. Um, and looking at our highest court system, of course, every court case will be controversial to some degree, but the decisions being put out and the justifications behind them aren't sitting well with the people. And I mean, there are parallels between this decade and the last, between 2016 and 2026. Um, but if I were advising a company to try and come into the US, I would look elsewhere. And on that same note, the United Kingdom is a country that does not create more revenue than its debt. It is underproducing as a country and has been underproducing for decades. Um, both countries, the United States and the United Kingdom, were both affected in 2008, and we can draw parallels in our two economies, how our debt is increasing. The debt of both countries are increasing, that unemployment is becoming higher, and that the rise of nationalism, specifically Christian nationalism in both countries, are very harmful to its big and well-known international population. The notoriety that the United States and the United Kingdom have is that the United Kingdom is the country of empires, and the United States, give me your weary, give me your sick, and give me your hungry. These two countries are, I believe, fundamentally going against the core tenets of what they were built on in the modern day. And as a consultant, I would not want, or I could not see in the next 3 to 5 years, stability coming out of two global leaders an that have an angry proletariat that are becoming more and more unemployed. And with the rise of unemployment, there's a rise in uncertainty, and it just falls into the cycle that happens about every 3 or 4 generations. Unfortunately, that cycle of unemployment has usually been solved by war, going